Hello everyone, this is Brock Lesnar versus Dara Singh Punjabi Prison match. Please like, subscribe, share and enjoy the match.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men. I'm not sure how much he has left. Brock Lesnar's just getting overwhelmed.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
You better stay right where he is. Here it comes.
He knows he's in trouble. Here we go. Brock Lesnar is setting it up.
Batista! What a spear from the animal.
Nailed it. What a stomp.
Good grief.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Here it's there.
He's looking good now, guys. This might be it. Oh, my.
Ooh, what impact.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
German suplex. Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage. They must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit through the cage door. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. Sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
Clothesline! Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip.
Brock Lesnar with a nice reversal. Oh, the reversal by Brock Lesnar. The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
When this guy's on, look out. All right, when we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them, I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And of course, the elimination chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum match, where weapons are on top of the cage. Just goes to show you that times may change, but the objective to destroy an opponent remains the same. There's still
Brock moves in. This could be it.
What impact! Boom!
Oh, nasty impact.
This might be it!
Oh, my.
Not today.
Oh! Beautiful technique.
Look out!
He's looking at it.
You gotta believe this one's over. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Brock Lesnar's just getting overwhelmed.
Caught. Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. And the Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have both feet on the floor.
The Hardys used their famous continuity to gain the early advantage until Cesaro and Sheamus utilized their devastating power to slow the pace of the match down. Both teams battled atop the steel cage, but in the end, Sheamus and Cesaro won the race to the arena floor to become... Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
When Brock is feeling it, good luck to you.
A second time.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
There's the pin. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Too soon.
Oh, look at elbows off the chest. Here we go. Brock Lesnar is setting it up.
Brace for impact. Here it comes. The F5. Oh, my. Lesnar back in, hoping to end it here.
This is it. And he doesn't stay down for long.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to...
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983.
This could end it in a hurry.
When Brock is feeling it, good luck to you.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
With an F5. Bang!
What a comeback.
He's got the shoulders down. Early kick out, referee right on top of the action. He's in trouble. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
And just inflicting so much damage to the body. This one is over.
Ooh! Nailed it. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Hooked him up. Thunderous slam.
Ooh, what impact.
Harsh impact. Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed from the Beast.
Ouch. And now look at Brock Lesnar's face.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire.
We've seen this before.
Pile driver.
That should do it.
Is the second time enough to end this match?
His shoulders are down. A kick out, and he almost had him.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE. He's going for the pin. Boom, what impact!
Brock Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed from the Beast.
There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the
German after German by Brock.
Lesnar back in firm control of this match.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5. Oh, my.
Lesnar back in.
He thinks he has it.
We spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, and that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage.
Clothesline!
The end is near for him.
Here it comes!
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown. Here it comes!
There! Goes down hard.
Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed from the Beast.
This might be it.
Oh, my. Wow, I gotta say that I'm in shock. I really thought Lesnar would look better here tonight.
This time, it might end the match. The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the
Pile driver!
Spiked him.
That has gotta be it.
Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point, Rude dove from the top of the cage onto the Warrior. But after the Warrior's signature Gorilla Press Slam, the Ultimate One climbed over the cage and retained his WWE Championship.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, damage to the body.
Game, set, match. This one is over. Oh boy, he is rolling. You gotta believe this one's over.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Referee's calling for the bell. The match is over. When you introduce the enclosure, everything is possible. What a match this was.
He ain't messing around. He ain't playing here. This was another great moment. Ain't nothing better than action like this.
That's an impressive win right there.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it out there. Great match.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.